Welcome to Student Connections, where students connect with their community.
Hello and welcome to Student Connections on M6 Television. Today we will meet Mr. Tom Lutz from the Michigan Regional Council of Carpenters and Millwrights. He is going to share with us apprenticeship opportunities. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. To start off, what can you describe the job of a carpenter and a millwright apprentice?
Carpenters and millwrights very simply construct things. For carpenters, that means everything from homes, starting at poured wall foundation and into with roofing, to commercial buildings where we build high rises. Everything in between, from concrete forms, metal stud and drywall, trim packages. To a millwright is actually an industrial carpenter, someone that might work setting machinery in power plants, setting turbine engines, but most generally for us in this area, in the automotive plants.
Now, with the changing society, what kind of opportunities are available for apprentices in carpentry and millwright?
So the world has come to realize that through all the educational opportunities involved, we have not lived up to our need of making people that create the world we live in. So the opportunities are actually sky's the limit for someone with the right work ethic and attitude. Right now, we need people to build our roads and bridges, renovate the buildings that we currently occupy, and build the world that we live in. Again, everything from homes to hospitals to the new arenas and roads and bridges.
So for someone looking to pursue these opportunities, how much would they earn starting out as an apprentice?
So the what's in it for me for a first phase apprentice varies by craft, and I represent floor coverers, carpenters, millwrights, and a variety of other trades. But the average is about $14 an hour. In excess of that $14 is a fringe benefit package, and that includes medical benefits, pensions, and annuities. Total packages, approximately $25 an hour.
Now, for someone looking to start an apprenticeship, how would they begin the process to apply?
Tom, we've tried to streamline it. The easiest way to get information on our apprenticeship schools right now is to text the word future to 91990. They'll be asked to fill out a very simple form, and we can do follow-up information based on what their interests are. That's the quickest and easiest way to make that happen.
Now, for someone who has applied and began, where would they start their training, and where were these facilities located across the country?
So we have 250 across the country. In the state of Michigan, I have 7. The closest ones to here would be in Ferndale, Michigan. We have a carpenter floor layer apprenticeship training program. In Warren, Michigan, we have a millwrights training facility. And in Saginaw, we also have a carpenter's training facility. That would be the closest ones to here.
Okay. Now, for someone who's beginning training, how long would that apprenticeship take?
So the apprenticeship program is designed to be 4 years. The thing to remember about apprenticeship programs is they're on-the-job work combined with in-classroom training. So we would work 9 days, go to school 1 8-hour day every 2 weeks, for which the apprentice is paid, and that training would last 4 years.
Okay. So you're going through all your training, but before you think about this, some people are worried about the skill set you need to be required to have. What kind of skill set are you guys looking for an apprentice?
Primarily, we're looking for people, not that are seeking jobs, but looking to build careers. And the most important things that you will bring to us are work ethic and attitude. The skills training we are really good at. We've been training apprentices for over 100 years in this country. We can teach you how to be a good carpenter or millwright. You need to bring us the work ethic and the attitude that'll make you employable.
Now, for a possible apprentice looking to join the union, what kind of requirements would they need to first start off?
So application process includes simple employment things like, you have to be eligible to go to work. So you have to have a social security card or working permits. You need to have a driver's license and reliable transportation is very important as construction workers. You will take a drug test, not only to get into the school, but to continue through your career. High school diploma or GED.
That's pretty simple enough. What are some of the unique projects that the Carpentry and Millwright Union have been pursuing around the area or even across the country that some viewers may even be familiar with?
So we like to say that we build the world that we live in, but unique projects right here in the Port Huron area. You have this huge expansion to the hospital. The metropolitan Detroit area, I would say Red Wings Arena. potentially the New Bridge International Crossing, but that might include projects like nuclear power plants, the FRIB project in Lansing, and a recent renovation to the state capitol building.
Now, with the economy being down the past few years in Michigan, how have some employees managed? I know a family member of mine is an electrical union member, and he's managed to work on the road quite a bit. How do people in the Carpenter and Millwright union manage on the road?
Well, we had those same types of travel opportunities. We're a division of the United Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners, so we have men and women working in every state of the United States, and including most provinces in Canada. So we have that training travel opportunity, but we also have a unique thing that occurs when the economy goes down, and we have an opportunity for members to come in and do what we call journeyman enhancement or upgrade training to make them more employable in whatever division or part of construction has the most opportunities at that time. For example, if you were doing roads and bridges, and you know we haven't done a lot of that up until recently in this state, and that might have slowed down, you could have come in and got certified to do things like scaffold building, or maybe doors and hardware, or even metal stud and drywall to help out in renovations when we weren't building new buildings.
Excellent. That seems like a good opportunity, especially when the economy is down lately. One last question. Is there a slow season during maybe the winter for construction? And how do carpenters learn to budget their money and their time to manage against that?
Well, the unique thing about being in the Carpenters and Millwrights is that we're employees of our contractors. So if you were temporarily laid off, you would be covered by unemployment benefits. And that's an important distinction for our organization. But reality is when things are slow, that's a great time to seek out additional training to up your skills. So we look at that as an opportunity to continue to be the best and most productive skilled trades professionals out there.
Thank you very much for sharing this information. Mr. Lutz provided a very good insight on what is, I believe, is a very lucrative and excellent career choice. Thank you for joining us in the show.
Thanks again, Tom. We appreciate the opportunity.
And thank you for tuning in to another Student Connections. Join us again next week as we meet more leaders from our community.